Hi, I'm Denise from Slidell. Also kind of going off the cuff. I haven't made a public comment in a really long time. I'd just like to say that when I first found out about all this stuff going on with the library, at first I was concerned with some of the very explicit things I have seen, but really when it comes down to it, it's only a handful of titles, maybe 3 or 5, and the rest are just books. I don't see how they're explicit. Like I Am Jazz, Julian's Mermaid, I don't see how these are explicit or even why they're being questioned. To have 150, I mean, I don't know, I'm probably gonna make people on both sides upset, but I think there are some books that really should be questioned, but the majority of these I've seen, the 150, 70 titles, they really just seem like books. And if people believe in freedom of speech, that includes speech you don't like, that includes hate speech, that includes loving speech, that includes every speech that's available. And if you believe in our Constitution and all this other things, then even if you don't like certain speech, it should be allowed, because that allows knowledge and it allows people to form their own opinions, their own minds, their own morals, and their own ideas. And if you don't have access to ideas that you do not like, then how do you know what you truly believe? Things like, if you never read Mein Kampf, and if you never read Diary of Anne Frank, how are you supposed to know which side you align yourself with? How do you know what's wrong and what's right? So to me, I feel like most of these books should be left alone, and it's up to the parents to decide it. Because when my child goes, we've checked out probably over 700 books now. And when I see my child bring me a book, I look through the pictures, I look at it, and I decide whether or not it's okay. Now, if it's an explicit book with crazy images or websites telling you to go date an adult, something like that, yeah, that should not be allowed for access to children. But otherwise, if it's just someone wearing a wig, trying to be a mermaid, or like my child doesn't know all that. So that's up to me as a parent to really decide what books are appropriate for my child or not. So I just encourage everyone to really think about their stance about freedom of speech. That's all.